Hello everyone, it's me Nick and welcome to Unit 12. We're going to start. This is Unit 12, Future Plans. So let's begin with a prayer. Father in heaven, we thank you so much for bringing us together during this last unit. I ask that you bless the students that are watching this right now, wherever they're watching it. Give them your love, your grace, and your guidance, and lead them in your name. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to start by talking about your final exam. This is Unit 12, so I will not see you this week, and next week you will come in and have a test. There will be 18 listening questions, 7 vocabulary questions, 5 grammar questions, 5 reading questions, and 15 fill in the blanks. If you have any questions about your final exam, please email me or text me. I think you guys should know my email and my text, but I'm going to put it up here if you don't, my phone number. So, sorry. There's my email and my phone number. So you guys can email me or send me a text or send me a message or Kakao Talk, something like that if you have a question and you don't know how to contact me. So let's move on. Today's goals. Our first goal is to talk about future plans, and our second goal is to use future time expressions. So let's look at our vocabulary. The first one is environment. Environment is dealing with the area that you're in, dealing with nature. Our second word is advertise. This is a big billboard, and you can put an advertisement here to sell things. Next is rent, to give some money in order to use someone's home. Creative, having new ideas and thinking of new things. Come true, to be a real thing. Like in this image you can see they have some toys and things, but then their dream came true. A real reindeer came. A degree. Degree is a piece of paper when you graduate from high school or college. Journalism is the people that talk about the news. It can be some with video on the news, or it can be often written journalism. Huge means very large. Industry, a place where you work or some place that creates some product. Advanced is the newest product. So here are the questions. I will disappear for a minute, and that way you guys can answer these questions. I will give you just a minute because you can always pause the video if you need to. Okay, let's go over these questions. The first one we have environment, advertised, rent, creative, come true, degree, journalism, huge, industry, and advanced. And I'm going to go just down the left side. As always, make sure to look for these verbs, especially on your test. Sorry, I'm changing the color here. Look for these verbs on your test. These verbs are going to match over here usually with something that says to. So we've got 3 verbs. This time we have just 2 of them that say to. They should all say to, but they don't always. So our first one, at a higher level than the others, that is going to be advanced, something that's better, newer. The qualification you get when you complete a course of study, that is your degree. Actually happen. When something actually happens, it comes true. And this is our verb that actually, this should say to actually happen. Having new ideas and making new things. This one you guys have seen a lot. That's creative. Extremely large. Large is huge. People involved in a business, making some new product, making some new thing. That is industry. Natural world or particular surroundings. Natural world is environment. The activity, the collecting news, news reporting. This is journalism. And finally, to you, did I miss one? To use something in return for paying money. This is to rent. I missed E. Oh, sorry. E. To promote or sell something is to advertise. Down at the bottom, keep working hard and your dream will come true. This should be 2 blanks. Number 2, she, an expensive apartment. Well, it's where she lives, so what do you do with the place you live? You rent or buy. I studied chemistry at my university and I will get my degree next year. And that leaves tourism to be a big industry in Italy. Oops. Let me trash can. There it is. Okay. Go out of this and show you the next page. Okay. If you didn't write those down, just pause the video and take a picture. Our grammar for today is talking about the future. And we have some ways to talk about the future. The major way to talk about the future is be going to, or be is the be verb, so this is always going to change. In this case, it changes to are. If it was he, it would be he is. He is going to. They are going to. We are going to. Be going to is future tense, much like you've probably learned about will. But this one we use a lot more. This is used much more often than will. Will is kind of prediction, decision. Will should be 100%. So it's not used nearly as much as be going to. We always use be going to. And then with will, we can also have, let me write with this. There is also, which is not on here, I guess it would be not going to, but be is changed, so it's like he isn't going to go. Are you going to meet Tim? I am not going to meet Tim. Yeah, like that. And then will is 100%. Will plus not contracts. And when you put will and not together, there's the pencil, you get won't. This is an important thing. So, one last thing, the present continuous form, which is be, ing, can talk about future plans. They are having a meeting this Thursday. This is not that common. This is less common. This one we use a lot. I'm going to. He's going to. So let's watch a short video. Talking about the future. There are a number of ways to talk about future plans. Be going to is used to talk about what you are planning to do. We are going to visit a zoo tomorrow. What are they going to discuss next time? Are you going to meet Tim? Yes, I am. Will is used when you are talking about predictions, decisions in the moment, or future facts. You will pass the exam without any difficulties. It's cold outside, Johnny. I will bring your coat. The next train will arrive at 11:45 a.m. What time will the next train arrive? Will not is contracted to won't and used in speech or informal situations. I am sure he won't call you tonight. The present continuous form can be used to talk about fixed future plans. We are having a student meeting this Thursday. So, let's answer some questions. Let me bring this up. You guys can take some time practicing with these. As always, you can pause the video. What you need to do is take this, are you doing? Now, are is going to change. It's the be verb, so you need to change that, and it's going to go here, here, and here. So where are, sorry, maybe I confused you. The be verb should go here, here, here. And you need to conjugate it to be with Sally or your parents or you. So for example, where, this should be are because it's you. And then the verb, you're going to take this ing and put it on the verb. Go, take, and visit. So for example, this second one is where are you going this summer? I am going to Guam this summer. These ones, you just answer however you want. You can say whatever you want. The next one is ask questions about the future with be going to. What are you going to do tomorrow? These are questions. So first you want to look at the kind of what they put here. And next year is time. So you don't want to ask when, because it's already telling you when. So you want to ask something else, like what is he? And then you're going to put going to do. You don't have to use going to do, but it's an easy one. Same with this. What is your family going to do this weekend? This semester is already time, so you can use what again. I think the model answers don't use what, but you can if you want to make it easy. And finally, will. You're going to put will here, here, and here. And then that will make your questions, and then these you answer as you want. So I will disappear for about a minute so you can answer these, and then I'll be back and show you the model answers. Okay, I hope you are finished with that. Here are our model answers, and as we did before, we're just putting the be verbs here. These have to be, so you have to change the question words to, but again, visiting should be like maybe with who. It could be when. When are your parents visiting tonight? Like what time? These ones, there are many possible answers for the question words. But then with this, it should be the be verb and then ing. And same, the ing down here. Down this one, the question words, you can do what with all of them. And then is going, that's fine. Going, going to do, going to do, going to do. And change these be verbs. Is, are. And down here, just put in will. So let's move on to your grammar questions that you would answer on your phone, but you're not with me, so I will answer. These ones are difficult. Try to learn these. Which one is correct? Is it correct or incorrect? Is you going to start any new projects this year? I hope you guys thought it was incorrect because is should not go with you. It should say are. Are you going to start any new projects? Correct or incorrect? Barbara and Adrian is going to start studying English next semester. Incorrect. Barbara and Adrian, there's two of them, so this should be they are. Next one. Incorrect or correct? I willn't buy flowers for my girlfriend's birthday. Will plus not makes won't. Will plus not is won't. So that is incorrect. The fourth one. Laura won't stay in a hotel during her next vacation. This one is correct. And our last one. Is Martha going to make a lot of money in her new job? That one is correct. So let's watch the useful expressions video.
Unit 12. Useful expressions. What will you do next year? What will you do next week? What will you do next month? What will you do next summer? I will work at my father's company. When do you think you will graduate? When do you believe you will graduate? When do you expect you will graduate? When do you consider you will graduate? I should graduate in 3 years' time. Which industry do you hope to work in? I hope to work in the travel industry. I hope to work in the entertainment industry. I hope to work in the fashion industry. I hope to work in the engineering industry. What university do you hope to go to? I hope to go to a small university in the country. I hope to go to a major university in the country. I hope to go to a famous university in the country. I hope to go to a quiet university in the country. Where do you hope to be in 5 years? Where do you plan to be in 5 years? Where do you expect to be in 5 years? Where do you think you will be in 5 years? I hope to have a nice job by then. Where are you going to live? Where are you going to stay? Where are you going to sleep? Where are you going to reside? I'm going to live in the country. Why do you expect to graduate late? I'm planning to take a year off to travel around the world. I'm planning to take a year off to travel around Asia. I'm planning to take a year off to travel around South America. I'm planning to take a year off to travel around the coast.
So we have our listening warm-up. We have 2 questions here. What will Graham do next year? Take a break, work, study. What place will he go to? Paris, New York, Nebraska.
Hi, Graham. What are your plans next year?
I am going to study in a foreign university.
That sounds wonderful. Where will you go?
I will go to a country university in Nebraska, USA.
You're lucky. What do you plan to study?
I plan to study marine biology.
So let's answer these questions. Number 1, what will Graham do next year? He's gonna study. Number 2, What place will he go? This is a picture of Nebraska. He's going to study in Nebraska. And for those of you that don't know, Nebraska is a state in the U.S. Listening exercise 1, page 97.
Leo, what do you think you would like to do after you graduate?
I am planning to work for the environment. Maybe I could be a parks officer or a biologist.
It sounds like you would need to study a lot about science.
Yes, I'm fairly good at biology and chemistry. How about you?
I am planning to work in the travel industry.
There are many kinds of jobs in the travel industry.
Yes, you are right. I am hoping to work at an airport.
That's great. I hope your plan goes well.
So let's fill in these blanks. I hope you guys put graduate. Am planning to. This is the be verb plus ing. This is a way of talking about the future with the present continuous. Same here. Am planning to work in the travel industry. I'm hoping to work, and it goes well. So let's look at our questions. Let me delete that. They're talking about travel plans, true or false. Liu has not yet graduated. Liu is planning to work for the travel industry, environment, airport. Liu's fairly good at biology and what?
Leo, what do you think you would like to do after you graduate?
I am planning to work for the environment. Maybe I could be a parks officer or a biologist.
It sounds like you would need to study a lot about science.
Yes, I'm fairly good at biology and chemistry. How about you?
I am planning to work in the travel industry.
There are many kinds of jobs in the travel industry.
Yes, you are right. I am hoping to work at an airport.
That's great. I hope your plan goes well.
Okay, so let's put this on so you can see me. We have 4 questions here. Number 1, they're talking about travel plans. This is false. They're talking about future plans. Number 2, Leo has not graduated yet. This is true. She asks him, Liu, what do you want to do after you graduate? Number 3, Liu is planning to work for he wants to work for the environment, doing something with the outside, preserving our world. And finally, Liu is very good at biology and he said he was fairly good at biology and chemistry. So I hope you got all those answers. I think this is a pretty good place for us to finish the first unit and write these down, false, true, environment, chemistry. I will end this part here, so after you watch this video, there's a second video you need to watch, and the second video will start with listening exercise 2 right between these pages. So I will see you in that second video. Have a nice day, and I will see you next week. Next week will be your midterm exam.